We're in our third week of the government shutdown, and with over around 1,000 employees with HHS being left off, how do you prepare your clients?
So people are nervous that certain essential government functions won't continue, which they do. So what's deemed essential? Your Social Security checks. The Medicare office stays open. Now, will Medicare.gov be updated as much as it should be? They're not going to say no, but every year that's a problem,
Well, that's true.
But probably more so right now because they are reduction enforcing, laying off 1,000 people at HHS. But most of those people are at the CDC. Most of them are not like our people, our Medicare people, but there are our Medicare people getting reduced too. And plus, we already had reduced earlier. So what we've already seen this summer from the Doge impact is slower. Things are slower.
Well,
More people falling in the cracks, more people going, I applied, where's my card? I'm sure you've gotten that from some of your clients. So that's being exacerbated by the shutdown.
so what do we do when that one client does fall through the cracks? How do we work through all of this slowness?
So the typical scenario I'm getting, like the emergency scenario, is look, you told me to apply 3 months in advance. I did. My Medicare is supposed to start
January.
December 1st, and I still don't have my card. So what do? I can't get an appointment at my local Social Security office because they're booked out 2 months.
Right.
So one, you can do a walk-in, even though it'll say we don't do walk-ins. For emergencies, you can always do a walk-in at any local Social Security office. You don't have to go to the one closest to you.
Okay.
So like Indy is equidistant to Anderson. Anderson, way nicer, way easier to get in than Indy.
Right.
So even if we were closer to Indy, I'm going to Anderson.
Right.
So people need to know they don't have to go to the one closest to them. They can look.
Okay.
But if you don't have an appointment, no problem. You have an emergency. So when you go to the Social Security office, sign up for Medicare, which confuses your client right away. They're like, I don't want Social Security. I only want Medicare. Okay, stay with me. Go to your Social Security office. There will be a guard outside. I don't know if that's comforting or not. But you go up to the armed security guard and you tell him, I don't have an appointment. I have an emergency because my Medicare is supposed to start December 1st. I applied and I still don't have it. He understands that because this is happening all over the country. He will make sure you get seen. You will get in.
Okay.
They will fix it. Okay, so I said that was your first route. Your second route is just to bypass all that. Because people, they don't want to drive down there. They don't want the security guard. They don't like confrontation. They don't want to maybe wait 4 hours.
Absolutely.
They don't want any of that. Okay, so your second option, which is the option people most likely ignore, is to call your congressman. Is to go to your congressman's website. And people don't want to do this because they feel like, I don't want to bother him.
You probably feel like you won't be read.
They feel like
Insignificant.
my little problem. Your congressman works for you. We pay his salary. So every congressman has people on staff to specifically help with Medicare and Social Security. They're 22 years old. They just graduated college, and that's all they do. And they will get it done. I don't want to promise you, but I will say 48 hours. I mean, from what I've seen, it's like magic because they're waiting for that.
Right.
That's what they're paid to do.
Teed up.
They're teed up for federal program problems. But people don't want to do that because they feel like their problem's insignificant. So when I tell people, look, do it. Go to their website, pick any representative in your district, go to their website, and it'll say services. And you'll scroll down. Sometimes they just say federal services, and then you have to scroll down and it'll say Medicare. And sometimes it just says Medicare or Social Security, and you click on it, and then it'll say, what's your problem? Tell them specifically what's going on. If you have any documents that like you uploaded or you faxed, or send them everything you can. Some 22-year-old will get back with you and fix it and get your Medicare going. So that's number 2. That's what it sounds like the hard step. It's really,
I do 2 first.
it's the easy step. I know.
Yeah.
But people don't want to do that. So when you
totally do 2.
I've told, I don't know, thousands of clients this over my career, and I tell you, they're all like, oh, so you have to kind of coach them through it and tell them it'll be okay. Now, then people will hear me talking, and they hear me say different things than what I'm saying.
Sounds like my kids.
So they'll be like, oh, I'll call my congressman because the network, you know,
Right.
like, no, they do have people on staff to help with the federal programs, Medicare being one, but they're not going to help you with this other,
Right.
this other stuff. You got to go to the carrier, or you got to go to the other appellate levels. But if you're having trouble getting signed up for Medicare, use your congressman. Put it in posts for your clients, put it in newsletters. Feel confident if you've never experienced the level of success that you will have. Feel confident that I have and that it will work.
Agents should probably go on and research it themselves so
Like,
they know
go check-
exactly
Go see the website, go show them.
what the wording is and put that in a newsletter would be great.
Because people are falling through the cracks right now. They have been falling in the cracks since summer. Now, Social Security, Medicare, they're supposed to be bringing on AI. So that was one of the things with Doge is that we're going to get rid of these old antiquated computer systems. We're going to bring on AI. So we don't need all these people. So they fire all these people and they're going to bring on a computer answer, but it ain't here yet.
It ain't here.
So I've been getting a lot of people falling through the cracks. And people are so nice. So many retirees, they're just nice. They're like, yeah, I did it 3 months ago and I haven't heard a thing. You know, it's like, were you not worried?
Right.
You know, like, let's get on this.
They spent their whole life being pressured.
They're patient.
I'm good.
So it's something to get ahead of if you are doing seminars, if you talk to church groups, anything you're doing outreach for prospecting, this is a time
to know this
in the history of Social Security Administration that is a little bit, I don't know how to say it without sounding bad, a little bit
curious,
unusual in their level of service, the wait times on the phone.
Say, I would not show up on an appointment unannounced. Without an appointment.
I know retirees they're
For
way too
God's sake,
way too polite to do that. If the website says no walk-ins, they're like no walk-ins.
But to get online and do something real fast, done.
Yeah, and you can use any type of representative, Congress or senatorial, in your district.
Perfect.
Or you can have your kids do it for you if you have power of attorney. Or you can just tell your kids. You can grant access when the 22-year-old staffer calls you. You can say, hey, can you deal with my daughter? Because you don't want to deal with it because you're already stressed out. Because a lot of seniors by this point are very stressed out.
For sure.
So hopefully that gem will help you with your people that are aging in to Medicare during AEP. Because we like to think about the transition in AEP, the people moving around.
Right.
But there's still 10,000 people a day aging in. And they have unique concerns when they're having trouble applying online.
When the government has shut down.
And when the government shut down. Yeah.
Okay, so that's great advice. Good selling, all of you. Thanks for watching. See you next week.